If he knows he's being filmed, he's done a great job, but oh, no audio. I bet there's no audio. Is it? Oh, that's good because I pulled the plug, which is good because this is the camera mic. I don't know, isn't it a bit muffled? Is it? Okay, let me double check. Yeah, no, the camera mic is. Oh wow, how's that working? No. How can that be working? No, that's very peculiar. That doesn't make any sense at all. Is that the right? Wow. Is the audio on? Oh my goodness me! I don't understand that. I'll try and figure it out later. Oh, 380, 380. Definitely check you've got audio, Julie. Yeah, you've got audio. 100%. Okay. Oh, what a... Behave, son, behave. Southwesterly wind, folks. It is a crosswind. Little bit of shed effect. See him pointing the nose into the prevailing wind. Soot from the engines. Look at the rudder, look at the rudder. Now watch this. Oh, flipping. What a way to start a show, man. Oh, wow. Wet runway action, that's what it's all about. You just having your lunch, are you? Oh, I've just tucked into my Sunday roast. It's going to go cold now, isn't it? Have you got TV on in the lounge? Wow, what a way to start the show. First aircraft to land, folks, was is he a member pilot, Jilly, or what's the deal there? A member's twin brother just landed that was it 319? Andy Dowling, was it? We got him, mate, we got him. Oh, okay, so when did the stream go live? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, there you go. Hey! Right, okay, so now I need to do something here. And that is, still got to set the iPad up, iPhone and all that other malarkey. Make sure I've got to get this secured because this isn't. Hold on, folks. It kind of went live because the 380 was coming in, so I've just got to finish securing the jacket, the camera, and all that stuff. one little thing I've done. So we'll go for a wipe in a second, folks, don't worry about it. See? Yes, Andy, you've got the full approach of your brother. Is that LL 330? Is that LL's Ryanair's 330? Sorry. Because LL is back, isn't it? Isn't it apparently? Yes. Oh yes, of course it did. Right, now I need to jump down and get the thing back. Hold on. Who's come on? Good lad. He's a good lad and he's done all his own work. Fair play. Sensible lad. Yeah, get your own work done and you can watch Big Jet TV. Brilliant. Oh, just 5 more minutes. That's what I was always like. 5 more minutes. Right. Another approach, stand by. Mic good, everything's good. There's tiny kittens. As always. That's brilliant, man. That's fun. Great show yesterday, folks. Hope you all enjoyed it. Great to have so many people with us. And yeah, just thought I'd pop out. I know a lot of you folks would... wow, listen to that. Oh, it's got to be a trip. Oh no, 330, that's around there, isn't it? Oh, we'll get some ribbons off of her, seeing as it's a 330. We'll have to follow that one up. Let me just get this. Oh, that's the last thing I've got to do is do the old... got to get that 330 going out. Oh man. Come on, mate, hurry up. Oh, mate, I'm going to have to... Oh, that's not good. We'll get loads of other 319s, but let's just get this... just in case we get some ribbons off of her. And there we do have ribbons. Off the winglets, folks. Yeah. Uneventful landing, fortunately, for that 3. No. Has my fin fong broken? No. Oh, sugar. Oh, well, I'll have to live with it. Oh, mate, my fin's gone all loose. Oh, that's not good. Because I don't have the 8mm on me. I've got clamps on me. Oh well. Work with it. Fikre is a new member. Good morning and welcome, Big Jet TV, Fikre. So, what have we got in today? I'm just gonna... Is that the China? Choose China, I think. Got an APU running there. Speaking to Zeal last night, interesting still, British Airways still saying that they're going to be bringing 3 to 4 380s back into service towards the end of October. I still find that quite surprising, really, to be honest with you. Going to be doing services across to the US and down to Joburg and places like that, but I just can't imagine why they bring them back into service when the 777-300 is a far more equipped aircraft in terms of its belly freight capacity. So I'm not sure exactly what the plan is there, because obviously the the number of passengers, unless of course they're going to be operating repatriation flights as well, because obviously repack flights still happening at the moment. Okay, this is a Neo, so if you're a regular to Big Jet TV, the new engine option aircraft, it's just the same aircraft but bigger bigger engines basically. But they do cause a little bit of twitchiness due to them being such a big engine compared to the IAE engine. And there you go, you see the shed effect coming into play there. And then once he's past it, it's relatively straightforward. Nice. A little bit heavy, but yeah, good, all the same. So the great thing is that we're going to witness today, folks, right the way through till 3 PM we're going to be here, just to bring you some action here from London Heathrow. Just give me 2 seconds, just going to quickly jump down and get the oh wow, that's a bit of a shot. Believe it or not, it's not actually cold enough for vapour at the moment. The usual vapour that we used to see. Sorry folks, gonna have to keep doing that, I'm afraid. So obviously what is spectacular in these conditions, as you can see the speed brakes or the spoilers, the ground spoilers on the wings, that coupled with the brakes and of course the engine reversers, the reverser doors that slide, you see the gap opening up. Those three components are what slow the aircraft down. But in wet conditions, obviously, my way of thinking in terms of slowing the aircraft down and those particular components in wet conditions. I would have said if you're driving a car in the wet, you don't want to be slamming your brakes on like in the dry conditions where you can get a lot more bite from the tyres. But in these wet conditions, they rely more on the ground spoilers, the flaps that come up from the wings, and of course the reversers as well, because obviously trying to slow an aircraft down by using full brake power, I'd imagine, could potentially cause a little bit of aquaplaning, or at least make it a little bit uneasy. So that's basically. I'm probably going to get a pilot on in a minute. No, mate, it's nothing like that. We don't do that. We use 100% braking, and then we use the thrusters and the spoilers. So if I've got it wrong, you know what I'm like, man. You know what I'm like. Ashley Napier, welcome Ashley to Big Jet TV. Good afternoon if you're having your lunch here in the UK, or if you're just waking up in the United States of America, or if it's 3 o'clock in the morning in what are we doing in let's just have a look at our time zone, shall we? World clock, Los Angeles, 4:24 in the morning. Texas City, that's the mid, so 6:24. And New York, 7:24 on the east side, and Boston. Singapore, 7:24 p.m, so it's a decent time for the folks out there in Singapore. Same in Perth. Sydney, however, is about 16 minutes before, can I tell the time? About 35 minutes before midnight in Sydney, and Christchurch is already Monday morning, 0:25. Oh, listen to those engines start up, folks. Longer sort of like. You all right, mate? Oh, it's Katrina Ina. Katrina's here. Yes. There she is. Look. All the way from Germany, folks, and her friend there. That's great, man. That's brilliant. Okay, let me just dry your eyes, mate. Good time to come when they're on 2-7 operations. You're quite fortunate, really, if you're here when they're on 2-7 operations at London Heathrow. Hope everybody's well. I'll come to your comments in a moment, folks. Like I said, I hope you all enjoyed the show yesterday from Gatwick Aviation Museum. 2 separate shows that currently running at how many millions is it, Julie? 4.1. Yeah, overall 4. No, that's not right. Okay. It's about 4 million, something like that combined. Yeah. Oh, I've got a big juicy 777 going out. Look, you see him powering up on the engines. Some of that sometimes is manual input. I think most of the times it is actually. Now I'm trying to think about it, because the pilot will have some control over the throttles, obviously, if he wants to override it. All the landings that you see here, folks, that we've discussed before, they are all manual landing, because not only do the pilots prefer it that way, obviously having more control over the aircraft, but also in terms of logging it as a landing, it goes in there at hours, basically. Oh, look at him dragging that cloud. Yeah. So interesting to see that Star Alliance. Now, who's Star Alliance? That's got the Air Canada in it. Star Alliance A330. Yes, I know. I saw that. Icelandair 757 inbound, folks. Here we go. Here we go. This will be fun. We love our friends at Icelandair. Had a couple of great landings with them, 767 and 757. They loved it. They shared it. Got involved in it. But yeah, it's great. It's great. So coupled with the wet conditions, we've got a little bit of a southwesterly breeze, as you can see there from the sock. Or the wind speed directional indicator, as some people would say. It's the WSDI, mate. Or whatever it is. No, this isn't Icelandair 757. This is a TAP 320 Neo. Oh, easy, son. I could make it a bit more dramatic, couldn't I? I could just do that. Easy, mate, easy! Oi! That's a decent mix of everything there, I think. I think the runway conditions are such that they can apply a lot of brake. That was a very mediocre amount of reverse thrust used there. But obviously, you know, ground spoilers are highly effective, folks. You put your hand out the window and turn it vertically or from the horizontal to the vertical, and you'll see the resistance that your hand puts up. And you can, if you move it up, and if you basically rotate your hand ever so slightly, it'll give you an uplift and a downlift, much like an elevator does. So but obviously, please don't do it at high speed on the motorway when there's trucks going past you and all that. Do it when you're on a nice quiet country lane, straight section of road, nobody around you. Just put your hand out, not all the way out, you know, put it out, and then you'll get the airflow, and then just move your hand up and down. God bless you, blow me here early and all that. Icelandair on France. Here we go. This is good. This is good. Wind's dropped quite a lot, so but it's just great to see her. It's great to see Icelandair in town, because let's face it, we've is that Latam just pushing back, or is he going to remote stand possibly? We've you know, all the terrible news we've had from the bug and all that, you know, with airlines struggling, and Icelandair at one point were like, you know, fired all of their crews, and then there was a big hoo-ha, and they hired them back again. So you know, great to see Icelandair still in the skies. What Virgin 747 is that parked opposite? Well, Barbarella has gone. I think that's Forever Young, isn't it? Is that Forever Young? If you want to have a look at her, folks. Named Forever Young because of renamed, it has to be said. Originally she was, oh, now I'd have to think about this. She had one of her normal names, but she was called Forever Young out of respect for all the Virgin staff who'd sadly either passed away or taken from us too young, as it says on the side of the aircraft, wearing its black armband. So that aircraft we're waiting to hear on. I think we've got some information on it. I'll have to read it back. Let's have a little look. What's the date today, Julie? Okay, so today a Barbarella is flying Las Vegas to Pinal. Now, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would make Wednesday the 7th, yeah? Right. This is interesting. This is interesting. This might be, I don't know if this is a news flash. You can tell me, Jilly, if it's like, you know, yeah, we already know. I put that up in the top thingy zone. You know, I've done all that. Yeah. Anything else new? You know, yeah, come on, Sam, wake up, will you? Hold on a minute, I'll tell you in a second. Something happening on Wednesday. Where's Wednesday? And it was Captain Chris from Virgin Atlantic. If you're watching, Chris O, going out. One of Chris O's ships that. He's the sort of bloke I'd like to play golf with because he's chatty and it just got good verbal skills. You know what I mean? Here we go, 7:57, folks. Big favourite amongst a lot of people. Saw a couple of them at Cologne with DHL Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Got a great pushback and a fantastic startup. I love the old scheme. Folks, now you get to see those reverses in action in the wet. Obviously you can't see it in the dry, but because of the moisture that it's pushing forward. Wow, she's growling, man. That might be Chris O's ship for tomorrow. You never know. Flying out tomorrow, 10 o'clock local, I think, somewhere around about then. Might nip down there and get him, actually. He should have gone out by the time Popmaster comes on. Popmaster. Ah, hello there, this is Ken Bruce with you. Used to come on after old Terry Wogan. What's that? Oh, I want to say welcome back to yeah, Kathy Collis. A big warm welcome back to Kathy Collis. Kathy, who was with us throughout the whole of the lockdown shows, had to take a bit of a sabbatical for a bit, and she's back and she's fit and 100% running order. So great to have you back, Kathy. And anybody else who's been unwell or under the weather, welcome back. Always come back. You're always more than welcome to come and join us here on Big Jet TV. And have a chat with the locals. Shame she's going to pop up right behind the lamppost. Look at that. Lamppost fail. Okay. We're keeping you in suspenders here. Look for this. Right. Okay. Yes. I was just checking something. Yeah, we know. Blimey. Yes, that's where I thought it was. So, what? Flipping it. Frighten the life out of me, mate. Hold on, I'll get this one. We'll come to it, folks. Don't you worry about it. It is regarding the Virgin 747, a Virgin 747. Okay, you tell me what it is. Oh. Did I tell you, or did the audience know? Is it public knowledge? Yes, but is it public knowledge? Oh, okay. Okay, well we'll let them know now. So next Wednesday, folks. I was planning on doing a military show soon, because I know you like your military shows. I love my military shows. Wow, they're really greasing it this morning. Absolutely perfect conditions. But basically, yes, next Wednesday, which one is it, Julie, that's coming back? 747 with Virgin Atlantic, that we caught going out of at Manchester, coming back to the UK for maintenance in the hangar before she goes back to the lease company, because this particular aircraft is not being broken up. She's it's V Roy. Yeah, V Roy. Sorry. Mark who? Wow. Oh, well then, yeah, no, definitely, we'll definitely catch him. So 2 shows on Wednesday, is that what you're saying? So he'll be landing on the northern runway, and we'll be getting VROM coming in on the southern runway, if they're on 27s, that is. And then, of course, next Thursday, folks, of course. Yeah, you know what? I kind of I had one of those sort of like moments last night when I was talking to Zul about the BA BA 747 final retirement flights, blah blah blah. And he did mention that there is talk in the grapevine. I don't know what it is, who started it, or whether it's true or not. I don't know. But apparently there is a press gathering invitation thing going out from British Airways. I don't know if it's for them only on their own photographers, or whether it is Heathrow, or whether it is an invited group of people like we did with the BOAC and with BEA and so on and so forth. But to be honest, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I kind of like the idea, when I weighed it all up. What's the winds on? Do we know what the winds are yet next week, Julia? Is it? Yeah. Well, no. I mean, just generally. Neo. Easy. That's brilliant. Right, well in that case, easy, son. See those big engines? Those big engines, look, still quite high. Get it down. Drop it. Throttles back. Yeah. Nice. It's crazy, isn't it, that the most intense part of sort of like any flight is the landing. When I say intense, I mean I know it's a breeze for you amazing pilots out there, but I'm just saying it's the most enjoyable, should I say? I would say it's the most enjoyable part. Wow. Is that Biggie second out? that 350? Dreamliner, sorry. Look at the little stubby undercarriage on her. B2 undercarriage, nonetheless. B2 stealth, that is. Yeah, winds quite choppy, I would say. The winds. It's not steady, it's slightly gusty. Yeah! Full load on those struts, man. Okay, so is this BA? Is this BA or is it BA? No, it's Virgin. So he might let rip on the reversers. Let's have a look. They have been known to make some noise, the old Dreamliners. Oh, this is from Milan. Okay, this is one of the Milan Malpensa flights. Oh, that's great. I can use this for B-roll. Yeah. Oh, sun gust. Cargo hub, big cargo hub out there. We did a piece with them, I don't know how long ago it was now. With the Tigers. Check them out, folks. Big Jet TV Tigers in Milan, or whatever it's called. Search that on Google and it will bring it up. You see these beautiful tigers rescued from a, well, I wouldn't say rescued, I would have said adopted by a zoo in Iran. From a circus in Milan. There's a song in there somewhere, isn't there? Okay, so yes, next Wednesday, folks, GV Roy coming back from Madrid, from storage back to London Heathrow for maintenance, and then she'll be flying out to the United States of America at another date. So I know you probably all going, we all knew that, we all knew it. Cool, blimey, don't you read the news? Like, oh, okay, right, back to you lot. Marco Del. Welcome everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube around the world. Big Jet TV live from London Heathrow. Windy, slightly windy. I would say more wetter conditions adding to it, which is good. You can see that, I don't know if you're picking that up, but you can see the little soot of exhaust that comes out the engines when they speed up the aircraft, because he needs to maintain a not a critical speed, but a certain speed to maintain that sort of glide slope that they're on right now. As they reach the threshold of the runway, they're over the ILS system now. Now it's all about just letting it drop. Skills. See, that was a little bit lurchy, wasn't it? Because quite easily catch a draft of wind underneath the left-hand wing. But that's a very, very smooth landing. Let me just check and see. I'm guessing that 350 is going to be going out long before tomorrow morning. Yeah, and okay, let me just see if I've got. Hold on. Let's just do this one first. Another Neo. Lufty by any chance? Easy. Easy. See, that's where they get hit by the shed effect that's coming off those big maintenance sheds. And then he flies into clear air. And then there might be a little bit just before he touches down. Coming off of Terminal 2. Terminal 3, that one there. Little HSBC terminal that was made for the Olympics. That's Terminal 2 over there, that's where I flew out of. But yeah, as you can see, the sheds over there, folks, the wind is obviously travelling from that direction. It's hitting those sheds and going up and over the sheds and then swirling about and hitting them round about sort of any time now. They should you should see if any effect is going to happen, it will be around about now. There's a little bit of it. There's a little bit of it. Now he's found clear air. Sometimes like that other one the other day. I do have it on good authority, ladies and gentlemen, regarding the BA Smackdown A350 landing that we caught. Wow! Hardly smoked the mains. 10 out of 10s today. Just Mark Gale is a new member. Welcome. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Quickly nip down and get the see if I've got the clamps with me. Just a second. Just grab this one. Hey? SAS? Oh, easy, son. Followed by an American triple. Nice. And as you can appreciate, what I'm talking about there is the wind hitting them from the side. So those big engines are like sails compared to the smaller IAE engines. No issues. Okay, let me just lock this off and try and tighten this up. Done it. I've done it. Fixed it. Super smoking rare. Lock off. See the bigger aircraft using the rudder more. Flapperons in action there. damn it! We love you, American man. We love you. Oh, hold on a minute, is that still a little bit loose? Oh, flipping heck, hold on a minute. That's banger. Just a quick shout out. So, Worldwide Aviation is watching Big Jet TV right now, and a new member of Big Jet TV. How you doing, Worldwide? Do what? They're doing what? Oh, the 747, you mean? Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I'll come to that. You need to remind me, man. There's so much going on here. Okay. Right, after this Dreamliner, remind me, after this Dreamliner. Okay, now, these boys have at times been known to jump on the reversers. Look at that wing flexing, ladies and gents. Look at the wing flexing. Look at it. Oh, I've got a bit of fluff on her, look. As the pressure decreases over the wing, comes through the layers, causes that condensation. Yeah! Oh, American out, American in, American in, American out, I mean. And you shake it all about. Catch this one. Catch this one, folks. It's long. Coming out about there, I reckon. Can you hear that? Really? People want to see. Oh, 737. Hey, Egypt has 737. Wow. Also, Zul by his page mentioning how that's heavy on brakes, as you can hear. Hear the brakes actually squealing there, folks, or whistling, should I say. So the runway is, the grip is good. The grip is good. Okay now. Okay, 350. Just a minute. I've just got to tighten this up. This is quite an important piece of hardware we've got here, folks, so it needs to be done. So bear with me. You're going to hear the clonking on the thing coming. get right to the end of the show. Okay, so a lot of people have seen that BA Smackdown video that we put up with the A350 from last week, from a windy show. It wasn't a storm show, but the thing is that I actually I got some very how can I put it, very reliable, from a very reliable and proper source. I've got the information on the actual air landing itself. I'm not going to say who it's from, I'm not going to say blah 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 and all that sort of thing. I'm just going to tell you okay, so here we go. You ready for this? Hold on a minute, let me get this one. Oh, for God's sake. Because it's blowing a little bit harder now, so to be honest with you, it actually confirms my theory as to what happened on the A350 Smackdown with British Airways folks. It actually confirms what I said. So it's nothing really sort of like breaking news, oh my God, or anything like that. It's but apparently while on final approach, they could see the wind was picking up and dropping as they began to flare for the landing. A sudden gust of wind hit the top of the aircraft, which caused the aircraft to come down, in brackets, a bit heavy on the landing gear, but no damage was found on the aircraft after the qualified engineers did a thorough inspection of the landing gear and struts. All crew and passengers did not sustain any injuries, as was seen by medical professionals. Wow, but that's interesting. So basically, does that mean like they do with the Formula One cars, where they have a sensor on the car, which basically confirms the G-force that the driver went through as he impacted anything, you know? So therefore they up to a certain point, the medical crew are obliged to go out there. Well, they do for any crash anyway. Just to make sure that the driver's okay. They have to get seen by the medical team. You know, how many fingers am I holding up and all that kind of stuff. But very interesting. So obviously that's very interesting information coming in. That is from a very, very reliable source, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you, blame you, really, and all devil. I'll just say it was Santa Claus. Yeah, it was Santa Claus. It was Santa Claus who did it. Dylan Hutchinson, welcome back, Dylan. Welcome to economy, my friend. Arnold Bertrand's hands. Olav Moore. Good day to you. Nathan Harrison, Mark Cox, Mark Wallace. Hey, let's just see if. Blimey, I went on Instagram last night. I've been on there for like a year or something like that. And there's like just lines and lines and lines and lines of people following me. So I'm sorry I don't go on Instagram, folks. I just oh, Captain Chris, you want to follow him though, from Virgin Atlantic. He's very active, does some great cockpit stuff as well. 350 Captain. He's a captain. Of course, yeah. What an idiot! Oh, sorry, Skipper. Oh, flip it. I'll get me coat. Jump off, Bolger. RT's in the house. What's that? Where's he saying that? Where's he saying that? Hey, it's the Cafe Boys! So they've just dispatched their aeroplane. Electric start systems on the Dreamliners, folks. Not air start like all the other of these. Good old Captain Chris. He's either an Aussie or a Kiwi, one of the two. I better get that right, because obviously, you know, it's like saying Southern or Northern, isn't it? Are you from the South? By heck! You haven't joke with me, lad. I'm from Yorkshire. So this is the CEO with the tubular I-80 engine, very popular engine, used across the entire BA minibus fleet, or baby bus as some people call it. Nice. I think he's already fired his engines up. Very quiet engine start on the Dreamliner. It's not the usual. Oh man, that 777 the other night in Cologne, folks. How cool is that? I don't know if you, if you didn't watch it. I mean, I don't know where you're going to find it, but we should actually do some timestamps on that, shouldn't we, Jilly? I've got to go through all the footage anyway. Wow, strong smell of kerosene, ladies and gents. Scratch and sniff card number 13.7. G'day, everybody. You boys and girls, don't know, I talk a lot on YouTube, yeah. Oh, Carl Van Niekerk saying, I guess the electric start is why the Dreamliner can do a dual engine simultaneous start. There you go, you see, you guys rule. Oh yeah, some people talking about spitting image. Latest series of spit image. Gotta watch it, folks. Gotta watch it. I personally predict, ladies and gents, that we're going to see a certain Mr. Donald J. Trump emerge after a revelation whilst being laid up in bed, and he's going to come back a new man. I'm a new man, ladies and gentlemen. I don't condone, or what am I supposed to do? Condone it or don't condone it? Violence against anybody. I want you all to stop rioting and looting and all that. And God bless America. And I'm a really nice person now. Revelation. May even change his middle name to Donald Jesus Trump. But anyway, it would be a great thing, wouldn't it? And then the world would be a better place, you know. Peaceful people running countries. Of course, old Boris, you know, he's bloody hell, you know, all that. He's getting better and better every day, isn't he? With his head, hair bouncing off his head. But apparently the funniest one was Kloppy with his big teeth. But there we go. So watch that on, what is it, Jilly? It's on BritBox, if you've got it. I think somebody just saying that in America they get BritBox. Saj Lockett's from Brummie. Derek Gray. Hold on a minute, let me just untie this off now, because this is, I've kind of given up on that now, so I'm just going to tie it off. There we go, there we go. Pull down the wall. Jeff Phillips, good evening from a very wet Adelaide, South Australia. Airport is now up to approximately 15% of normal. It's been a very quiet time in the backyard for the past few months. So does that mean, well, what's it, it's obviously come from being at more or less zero, I'm guessing, Jeff, so surely any increase is a good thing. Zul saying that apparently last week aircraft movements went from 400 a day at London Heathrow up to 600 a day. A lot of that stuff is down to the fact that British Airways are now running more flights, and these are passenger flights as well, folks, out to India, which I was really surprised at because I thought India had real issues, but apparently they're mostly repatriation flights. You know, you're not going to go on holiday to India at the moment, are you? And you're not going to go on holiday to United States, you know, because you'd obviously want to. I'm dying to get back out to the States, but just because of the whole uncertainty of everything, and you know, you want to let these countries get on with what they've got to get on with before they start getting people, you know, turning up on their doorstep to sort of like look at the Taj Mahal and all that kind of stuff. You know, you need to get back to sort of like normal levels for the people in your own country before you have sort of people running around taking photographs of everything willy-nilly. Ha! Bumbling loft insulator. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, Jazzy John, Canada, we have Britbox. Fantastic. Well, there we go, folks. Then now you can all watch it and have a good old laugh. And that's what it is, folks. Have a laugh. Don't take offence to anything. You know, just accept humour, because that's what makes us all laugh, man. That's what makes us all happy people. You know, when you pick holes in things and always moan about stuff, your life is never settled. You need to be settled as a person, you know, and nice and calm. Unlike me, when I get onto the certain subjects. But anyway, there we go. God bless you. Spitting image was brilliant. Join BritBox free charge for just them. Think it will return to mainstream to ITV as sponsors. Kevin Hughes, I couldn't agree with you more. I did say to Gilly, I have no doubt that they'll have a second series, probably already in the pipeline right now. With you know, in the current climate, there's so many things you can have good humour with. You know, have a good laugh with. And it said Bob Marley. I thought, oh no, it's Bob Marley is watching. Good day, Bob. Leslie White, we're jamming. Sarah Deal. Those of us over here in news have been saying, oh, okay. Well, we won't talk about that, but I'm kind of with you there, Sarah. Shane Smith. Good day. Anything coming in? Are we in a little lull? Oh, BA350. Very nice. Very smart. Oh, look, folks. Look. There she is. Oh yeah, see all the water. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? She's in the engine test bay, I think she's got her yeah, I think maybe in the engine test bay, I don't know. That's Negus down there, folks. Boeing 747 departing London Heathrow Thursday. Now here's the thing, folks, that I'll be honest with you, if I get an invite from BA, I think I'm gonna skip it. You know why? Because I prefer to be with you folks. I prefer to be, because if I'm over there, then I have to do the walk around, and I can't read your comments out. I can't be at one with you. And the plan is for British Airways, and good and fair play to them for doing something half decent. Well, actually very decent if it goes to plan. Basically, British Airways looking to put both 747s out simultaneously on the northern and southern runway. So they will be on 27 operations next Thursday. That means basically, blimey, this guy's going sideways, isn't he? That basically means this isn't the slam down pilot, is it? We're going to be looking out for him now, aren't they? Jamming. With jamming. Have you never heard that one? A little bit unsteady on the old on the camera today, folks, just because the panning arm has come loose and there's no way that I can stabilise it. So there's a bit of there's a little bit of free play in it. There's a lot of play in it, should I say. So I want to move it left to right. I have to take out the play and then hook up. So a bit of soot coming out of his number 2 and number 1 there, look. See the speed up? That's the way to do it. Brakes, near the brakes. Brakes, 12 discs in each wheel, basically, which is crazy. The star is Dreamliner. What's that? Oh, that's crazy. Joe Perkins. Is he online now or? Oh, Joe Perkins, that is wonderful. Thank you so much, mate. Wow, I feel very humbled with that. Give us the name of the book. We'll make sure that we promote that to the hill. What's the book? How to Service a Mark III Capri. That'd be good, wouldn't it? No, obviously aviation related. Haynes manual. Remember the old Haynes manual? I had a few of them. Cookery book, yeah. Could be. United States, 777, here we go. Making underneath it. Whoa! So mental health, that's fantastic, man. We'll make sure that we promote that as much as we possibly can due to its oh! Listen to that. Oh, no, it's the Dream. Very good Dream. Quiet engines on startup, but nice and loud when they go out if they want to be. So hard. Architect design. And Hinch, Ben Brown. Isn't it great to see the... that's why I had to come out, folks, just to sort of like give you a little bit of an example. This Air India Dreamliner is going to go long, I reckon. Probably come out just by... Oh, there we go. No, he's actually quite short. know, sometimes when it's raining, close. Oh, just go round for the Swiss 220. Just a missed approach, not wind shear. Gears going up, so I'm not expecting any go-arounds, to be honest with you, but he didn't like it. Oh. So, where is he? Come on, son. Brilliant fire! So, how can I help? We're your foreign sponsor. Ah, lovely to meet you. We do aim to please, sir. Yeah, Swiss 220. Nothing spectacular. It was a just a missed approach. Toga or go around. As quite correctly, our good friend at British Airways, Mr. Scott Bateman, has told us that toga is not a terminology; it's actually a switch, isn't it? But people still do use it, don't they? And of course, there is a, you know. Rich Dobson is a new member on Big Jet TV YouTube. How are you doing, Rich? Hope you're well. Shane Smith, g'day. Matthew Watts, not Davey Watts, but Matthew Watts, Dapto235. Good night to you, my friend. Ben Brown, Dora Gerber. Welcome everybody who's just joined Big Jet TV. Noah Hart is a new member. He's actually come back. He's a two-striper. Welcome back, Noah. Joe Perkins, Dave Jones, Chris Webb, Wayne Dyer. All the way through till the switchover, Wayne. Bulldog, how you doing, my friend? Darren Golding, Kurt Langra, Sean Bow Videos. Good afternoon to you, Sean. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Sounds like a new member there on Big Jet TV, Sean Bow Videos. So chances are that Swiss 220 was just, it could have been a number of different things. Could have been the heavy turbulent air that gets flicked up by the sheds. Maybe he was too high on his approach, maybe too low, left or right. Just didn't like it. Did whatever they do in the 220. Not sure how their setup is, because it is a Bombardier flight deck. Wow. Yeah! Fair play to the little 319 or 320 or whatever it was. Yes, nice bit of reverser action from the from those little IAEs. Cranks the wheel left, you might see the rudder move ever so slightly. A little bit of movement on the rudder there. Rich Dobson is a new member of Jet TV. Rich Dobson, welcome, Rich. Hope you're well. So that 220 will probably go out, do a loop over the top, and end up around about a 10-mile approach. Maybe a rookie pilot, who knows? Start-up time. Now you're going to see, I haven't noticed that all the time that do they have the option to dual start the engines, or do they, is it all down to the, so that's idle, that's just the wind blowing those blades there. So let's just have a look and see if he goes for dual start here. So they're just the engines windmilling at the moment, I think, folks. That's just the wind blowing the blades from behind, obviously, southwesterly. Ground communications fella in the high-vis that you see on the left there. He's got the comms speaking with the pilot. Or actually it may be not him, it may be the other fellow who just came out the other side of the tug. Let's start up. Start. Comms guy's unhinged anyway, because that's just for the pushback and for the tug operation. $245. Last time I looked, he was way. Yeah, that's a dual start, I think. Wow, Samsung video, thank you. Cafe 747 during 245. Wow. What a closeout. Ian Austin's giving a shout out to his mum. Mike Mayer has just joined Big Jet TV here on YouTube. How are you doing, Mike? Brian Mitchell, good afternoon to you. Jeff Anderson saying, Jerry, dual starting the engines would be tough to do because of the bleed air load needed to get them both going and then generator load also. Agree with you there, Jeff, but isn't the Dreamliner electric start? It's not bleed air start. So they have the capability of doing dual engine start. Think so. Anyway, Mike Mayer, good day to you. And Vicky Watson. Ben Brown, Swiss go around after Eurowings. Here we go. It's one of my jets that I flew on. Great to fly with the guys from Eurowings. Good company to fly with, folks, if you ever get the opportunity to fly out to Germany or other destinations. Eurowings, of course, they operate the A330s as well, or at least did. Nothing spectacular for this one, folks, that's why I left it on the Dreamliner. CFM 56 engines. Yeah, that's the CFM 56 engine with the different reverser doors. Start and can start both engines at the same time, just like 747 can start 2 engines at once. Richard Torp saying, thank you, Richo. Great stuff. We love the pilot chat. Keep it coming. Dave Jones, did Jerry bring Jim back from Cologne? Jim Dyer, famous presenter, reporter, no longer with us. He left the company. Go and do other things to pursue. I believe he's hiking in the Maldives or something like that. In his wellies. Another great aircraft to see, ladies and gents, is that Star Alliance 330 is now exposed. 777's got his, oh, he's just coming, isn't he? Oh really? Okay, someone's got an aircraft coming in from Teesside, got their friend on it. That's cool, we like that. No worries, Jeff Anderson. Dora Gerber, Swiss second try. Here we go. So now, here's the question. Is it 2 attempts and then divert, or is it 2 attempts and then if he doesn't get it on the 3rd, he diverts? I think that is, isn't it? So 3 attempts after the 3rd, yeah. So 2 attempts, and then if on the 3rd attempt he fails, then it's a divert. Just purely down to fuel reasons, I'm guessing. Yeah. Well, didn't we have a Swiss 220 divert last year all the way down to Charles de Gaulle or something? He did, didn't he? Yeah. No. Okay. Easy, son. Might be a bit sprog pilot, this guy. Or girl. Easy, son. Come on, mate. Don't be frightened. It's all right. Yeah. That's gorgeous. Flipping heck. Half of that, the reason why the aircraft is so, what appears to be unstable during approach, is half of that is down to those big engines. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, the other reversers that you see coming out the side of the engine, folks, the doors that sort of like open up, they're called clamshell reversers. Just if anybody wants to know. So the APU generates the power to run the electric motors to run the main engines, is what they're saying. Is that who's saying that? Who's that? What's that? Oh, Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Waiting to go out, 27 left. Negus. Oh. Flaps on the wings, folks. The sections of the wings that move up, which are the speed brakes or spoilers, ground spoilers, as they're commonly known. Spoilers, spoiling the airflow and basically pushing the wing down to the ground. It's a bit like the gurney strip. Is it gurney strip? Gurney strip, yeah, that they have on the back of the wing of the Formula One cars. Tiny little strip, just that light, tiny little strip, which is only sort of like 30 mil tall, makes all the difference and creates that additional bit of downforce that you need just to get the get maximum effect from the wheel brakes, because that's that all goes to helping it. Of course, the reversers if you need them. Andrew Gates asking for a shout out to his to his dad David Gates. To his dad, sorry, mate. Sorry, Andrew. David Gates. Good afternoon to you. Watching with his son Andrew. We got there in the end. He's not dead yet. Bring out your dead. Crucifixion. Just up there on the left, thank you. Right, Reg, but apart from the roads, sanitation, don't forget the viaducts. Oh, for... True though, the Romans did do a lot for the infrastructure of the UK, well, for Great Britain really, before the old the Danes came along. Watch if you get a chance, folks. Watch the Last Kingdom. It's a bit of a shame because it's all adult, isn't it? It's all sexy time going on in it and everything, and it's a shame, and a lot of people's heads being chopped off and things like that. But it's a real amazing historical look through Saxon times in the UK. Literally, Winchester was the last kingdom, basically, and of course, I know that that's back then, and they all had different names for. Oh, it's just a fantastic show. If you get a chance to watch it and you're over 18, watch it, because it's made me want to go out, even though I am very much into historical facts and history in general, especially of the UK, you know, with the old churches and stuff like that. If I ever get an opportunity to visit a lovely old church, you know, from Saxon times, it's always fascinating to go into those places. And the graveyards as well, some of them are so old. Anyway, Qatar 777 300 ER. My name is Utrecht, son of Utrecht. Yeah, it's dead that day. Sorry. Yeah. Bebenberg. When you think, one minute you think, oh, he's turned into a really nice, oh no, he hasn't, he just chopped someone's head off. But yeah, it is a fantastic series, and I would highly recommend it to you if you're on Netflix. Mark Fasten. Oh, Mark Fasten. Welcome, Mark, fasten your seatbelt. I thought it said, welcome, Mark, fasten. Sorry. Yeah, be there, really. BEA in around 10 minutes. Aviation Gamer, thank you, my friend. Rob Shipway. Oh, what's that? What's that umbrella? I still think he should have been given a big Jet TV umbrella or something as a thank you. Who's that? What's that? Oh, Nev. Nev, yeah, what a lovely fella. What an absolute legend he is, isn't he? Excuse me. Start up behind me. Yeah, folks, I don't know at what point we'll find it, but I think we might put that 777 startup. It was FedEx, wasn't it? Was it the FedEx triple? It was, wasn't it? At Cologne. That amazing stuff. Oh, power up there! Did you see the power up? Hear the brakes, really hear the brakes, still on the brakes. All electric brakes as well. On the 900s, it's got 3 in each wheel assembly. 3 brakes, folks. That's the equivalent of 3 disc brakes that you've got on your car, if you know what I mean. 3 of the type of disc brakes that you've got on your car. And they're big as well. They're not tiny little things. All operated by pins as well, electrically actuated pins, I think. Not even any calipers or any hydraulic components on the braking system on the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Chris Odgers, yes. Anyway, you'd like us to aim, sir? Well, actually, sort of like 45 feet above my head would be... Oh, no, we can't do that, sir. Can't do that. And then, of course, we have to... I have to do it like ready, aim, fire, and all that, you know. Is there any chance you could perhaps leave a gap between aim and fire? Say around 4 to 5 years, perhaps? We can't do that, sir. I can't do that because, you see, I have to give my men a very quick ready over! Nice jugular there, yes. Anyway, it'll be there. Looks like a 321 Neo, this. I'm just looking at the length of it there, because I can see it almost side on. Standard procedure there. Dipping the wing into the oncoming wings, just to eliminate the risk of a sudden sort of like gust blowing the wing away from him, which would induce a go around. Qatar 777 in, Dora Gerber saying. Mind you, I think I'm way back on the comments. Cathay Pacific 747 cargo in 1 hour. Paul Skilling, thank you. Aviation Gamer, Eastern in next, is it? Possibly? Oh. Saab 2000 is landing at 14.25, one of 20 in the world and last in the UK, Ben Brown. Get the info to Jerry, for God's sake. Oh, has he? Yeah. Oh, blimey, he's only just left Teesside, right, okay. Oh, right. We could have a burst through here. Keep watching. Keep watching. Oh. Maybe don't. Emirates 777. Oh, rain coming in. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, let's have a little look, see if we can see his windscreen wipers. Because they're just nuts to how fast they go. Look out on the cockpit on the canopy, folks. Look out for the windscreen wipers. Oh, he's a bit low. He's a bit low, this guy, I think. Look at the viz, folks. Look at the viz. Wow, look at it. Really closed in the last sort of like 2 minutes. Joe Kennedy, Joe Diggity, isn't it? Oh, flipping heck. So, precipitation's going to cause us a bit of an issue, folks. Just bear with us because there's going to be a lot of wiping. There's a whole lot of wiping. Nice. Virgin 350 in next. One of Captain Chris's. Oh, no, not next. No. Okay. Some coming in next Wednesday, folks, in from Madrid, 747. GV Rom, which no, oh, it's GV Roy, sorry, and this is the aircraft that we caught going out of Manchester, waving it goodbye for the last time, and then and she's come back from the dead. Michael K, I agree. Oh yeah, okay. We've got lots of, apparently we've got lots of sort of like gnarly conditions on weather radar over the top of me right now. But it is what it is. Is this BEA? Maybe? Yeah, it's got the, one can see it's black nose. Shut up, big nose! Very murky conditions. So this cloud base must be sort of like 2,000 or 3,000 feet, possibly. And of course, as a passenger, they're only just seeing the ground appear now, as they've been flying through that cloud for the best part of like 30 seconds, something like that, as they descend through it, maybe longer. Always a little bit of a dodgy sort of moment for any passenger, really. I think they should paint, well, I don't know, I think as a result of losing their 747 retro fleet, I think they should do something with one or two of their 350s, most definitely. Maybe a Dreamliner as well, but just to replace them, because you need to maintain that proud heritage. You know, just because of coronavirus, you can't let it rule your life. And wow. Not much of a separation there. Oh, say that again. Say that again. Yeah, it must be amazing watching this from somewhere where you look out the window and it's nice and sunny and clear. Oh, thanks, mate. Crew bus. It's one of the new ones, isn't it? V-Jam. I love the name of one of the new ones, Rosie Lee, cover Rosie Lee. So V-Jam is what's her name? Queen of Hearts. Okay. No, I don't understand it. Yeah. Proper gnarly conditions now. Barbara went yesterday, folks. She's gone now. Actually, she's probably now landed in Pinal, I'd imagine. Oh, actually, I don't know, actually. Because it's, unless they're doing an early morning flight. No, Vegas to Pinal's a very short flight. Virgin. No. It was woo-woo, wasn't it? Mark Appleby would love to drive those tugs. Yeah, great, a great job, I have to say. If you're a HGV driver or something like that, and you're sort of like a bit bored with your current job, maybe make a call to the likes of Donata and Swissport. See what they've got available. So yeah, here's someone appearing from the murk. Wow, hey, Royal Brunei Dreamliner going out of 27 left. How about that? Haven't seen them for a long time. Great to see them back in town, man. Don't know if I'll catch it, but she's going to disappear real quick. But the yellow-tailed Royal Brunei Dreamliner service, which we haven't seen for a long time. And there she goes, ladies and gents. Oh, she's still in Vegas, is she? Oh, Mark Cox, so Trev's been made redundant from Donata. Didn't know that. Wow. Oh. So watch for the flaps being extended, ladies and gents. You'll see the flaps extend. as part of the pre-flight. Procedures. John Collier, Alan B, Darren Emerton, Kay Duff. Dave Morgan. Last 350 is only a year old, named Rainbow. Suitable name, methinks. Dave Morgan, yes indeed. Dawood Abdul Aziz, welcome to Big Jet TV in Cologne.
Trev, oh right, okay, wow, what a shame, man. Oh, what a horrible thing to get called in for, isn't it? Or did he even get called in? Maybe he got a letter of thanks, thanks for your service and all that, because he had worked there for quite some time, I think. But business is business, and Donata, a global handling agent. Needing to do what everybody else is needing to do in order to keep the business, keep their heads above water, literally. Wow, fair play. I'd take that. I'd do that. Wow. Oh, I'd definitely do that. If he gets the opportunity to do that, that's another job, isn't it? It's just all about accommodation. If he's got, depends on what ties he's got over here, kids, family, that kind of stuff. It's always difficult to relocate into another country when you've got children and all that sort of thing going on. But then again, maybe like what Stu is doing with ASL Airlines, sorry. Out in Liège, he's commuting there, go out there, do 3 days on or 4 days on, or however many it is, do a shift, come back, 4 days on, 3 days off, something like that maybe, I don't know, but maybe Amsterdam's not that far, but whether or not Trev can calculate it into his earnings in terms of flying out there, but it doesn't cost a lot of money to fly out to Amsterdam, especially if you pre-book, so maybe there is that to consider. Anyway, if you're watching, Trev, wishing you all the best. Seriously dodgy conditions in terms of precipitation. Ray Rosen used to load and unload 747s at RAF Mildenhall when they had the Freedom Bird flying twice a week. He used to drive the lower lobe loader. Wow, Ray Rosen. Great sort of like activity airside. Sort of such a well-oiled operation. Especially when you consider how much freight comes off those things, and then it goes into the sheds at UPS and DHL and all the different handlers, FedEx and so on and so forth, to be split into individual parcels that then go off into their individual destinations. But very impressive how they do it, man. Very impressive. The technology that they use, of course. Chicky Armitage tuning from the United States, Kansas to be precise. Okay, Toro. Oh, Icelandair 757, very quick turnaround. How long's that been in for? half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that. Jazzy John did not take advantage of EasyJet in the UK when I lived there. Would love to nip every week or so to European places, but then just an hour away from Chicago, Niagara, New York. Wow, lucky you. Great place to visit. Love to do that someday, but how's the wind on the mic, Jilly? Is it buffeting, or is it all right? Is it acceptable? Sorry folks, just making a couple of adjustments here. Sorry, stand by, stand by, stand by. Protect you around there. Sorry folks. Wow, that little 320 wanted to make a proper noise going out. Oh. Out to the hills. What, inbound? Reginald Crub Stump's garage roof is leaking. If anybody wants to know. That's never a good thing, is it? Flat roofs. Trying to locate where the leak is. It could be like 20 feet away and running along the timbers and all that kind of thing. Bloody nightmare on the flat roof especially, and on the tiled roof of course as well. Jan's Views, so glad to see you live today, so glad to see you here, Jan. Glad you could join us. Try and remember to catch that 757 going out. Jane Alder, Leslie White, Sarah Deal. Any pilots here? I'm just curious how a pilot controls the plane close to landing with strong wings. Do you increase speed, decrease speed? To be honest with you, Sarah, yes, they will increase and decrease speed with the throttles. I'm not a pilot, by the way, but the pilot does have control over the speed of the aircraft, because that's what you see sometimes when you see the soot coming out of the engines, is basically speeding up the approach speed to keep it on track and also at the right speed. So it's when the pilots kind of get the feel for the aircraft. It's a bit like driving a car, really, to be honest with you. You feel the aircraft, and obviously you're keeping an eye on your approach speed and the instruments. That's a greaser.
compare that to the SmackDown video, then you'll see that, you know, it is chalk and cheese. Oh, bless you. Sounds like 777 going out, or a Dreamliner, one of the two.
Get him going out. Cassandra, is it Cassandra? New member on Big Jet TV. Welcome, Cassandra. Hope you well. Okay, so
when you're at high altitude. In fact, you know, sometimes low-level flights from, you know, from Europe have been some beautiful sunset flights with the big bubbly clouds building up, big storm clouds below you. Looks spectacular. Some of the colours and the cloud formations are just fantastic. Drop the power there, letting off the throttle, just pulling back, activating the reversers, still on the throttle body itself. Throttle controls, levers, whatever you want to call them. Pull back throttles and the reverser levers sort of like overlap them. Well, not on all the aircraft, of course. Simon Ice, 41. Fella, Andy Budd. It's my birthday tomorrow. Should be in Lanzarote doing a wine tasting trip, but Tui cancelled the holiday. Andy, happy birthday for tomorrow, fella, and nip down the off licence and grab yourself a couple of, 20 bottles of wine and taste each one individually for the next couple of weeks. But do it responsibly. Daewoo Abdul Aziz, loved that landing. Yeah, very, very smooth landing from that from the A350. I think he's possibly meaning. Listen to that. Did you hear that? That's got to be a 777-200, isn't it? No! Icelandair 757 RB211s. Oh, we're going to miss that. I do hope on Thursday that those boys give it full power departure with those jumbos. Wow, look at this going. Full power departure. Nice lamp post, thanks for that. Listen for the engine note. Fumbled landing. So it seemed to be anyway. Absolutely excellent. Look at the detail.
loves the 757, loves the old Icelandair livery. Yeah, big fan of it, I've got to be honest with you. It's very smart still. Old school sort of, looks like this could be Aer Lingus rugby livery even. Very sort of like busy approach into Dublin, so these boys and girls from Aer Lingus very used to bumpy approaches into Dublin. Always seems to be windy going into Dublin. What's that, GP? Sorry, I missed that. Tear apart the cloud, I love it. I'll tell you what is interesting is to see Ethiopian's 777 in at London Heathrow. I can't remember the last time I saw Ethiopian's 777 here. It's always been, more or less always been their 350, hasn't it? I mean, we probably have seen it a few times, but the last time, can you remember? Is that ice cubes? Is that the oxo cubes going on? Giant oxo cubes. Is that white plastic? Don't like these gloves with this. Yeah, it's white plastic. Sorry, folks. Let's take this off. Wow. Ben Brown's saying that BA 1448 has a 5-hour delay. Like he says, you could drive to Edinburgh in that time. Hey! Stevie Luscombe, yeah, RB211s on the Icelandair 757s. Proper growlers when they went out just then. Traditional, beautiful traditional engine. One of the early sort of like high bypass ratio turbo fans that was developed by Rolls-Royce engines. One of the early ones anyway. Glasgow Spots, good day to you. Rich Dobson. Circle over the sea for 3 hours, round and round. I thought the engine bloke had snapped the rudder off and couldn't go straight. Rich Dobson, blimey, I've missed out on that one. Watched the posted video this week stating that Malaysian Airlines are 1 month from going under. Okay, I'm not aware of that. Yeah. Is that old news but still relevant? Maybe. We'll get as much info up back on that one as we can. Thanks for the update on that. Lufthansa's lovely old livery. You've got to love the old livery on a Neo. I think they should leave a few of these and don't paint them. It does look great, doesn't it, the old livery? easy, son. Pratt & Whitney engines.
May see the ground spoilers. There you go, shutting now. Retracting. Hydraulics or electric motors, some of them. Electric motors for the flaps. Hydraulics for the spoilers, I think it is. Who's that? What? What's that, Jerry? Jerry? Where's Jerry? Hey. Oh, okay, Chicky Armitage. Jerry, I have to say the sunglasses that I got are amazing, good quality, plus all the other items I got too. Chicky, that was sent from yours truly. Did I put anything special in there? Did I put any little special... I think I might have done, maybe put a... might have put a... surely I might have put a key ring in there. Key ring in there, possibly? Or, yeah, stickers, badges. Shock ices, peanuts. Looks like a Boeing 777-200, I think this might be. Is this an old 4-door? Or is she a big long 300? See the black trails of smoke coming out there, folks. That's the engine speed up. So maintaining the right approach speed is obviously important, because he's on a glide slope. Literally, the engines are right back to idle, more or less. But then sometimes they have to just call on a little bit of extra power if the aircraft's dropping too quickly, or it needs to speed up its approach. It is more noticeable in windy conditions, because obviously the wind plays a bit of havoc. He's getting the that was the shed effect then. Nice. Yeah. Still on the foot pedals on the rudder there, I think, up to a certain speed. Throttle back to idle there, you can hear those engines just humming. Cassandra saying, does anyone know the capacity levels, movements of London Heathrow compared to pre-COVID? Well, I'd say they're about 30% at the moment, Cassandra, and compared with recent times, we've had around about 400 movements per day. Those levels have increased to around about 600 per day, but let's not let that confuse us or give us any false hope, because a lot of that apparently has been down to British Airways putting on extra services out to some mainly eastern destinations, which but primarily they have been full to an extent, but the most of the passengers on those aircraft, it's not like people are suddenly starting to go on holiday again. It's these are repatriation flights that are still happening of people from India going back to their home country because they've been waiting to be able to travel, perhaps due to quarantine
reasons, both in their home country and also here as well in the UK. So don't get any false misconceptions to think that people are starting to fly again. It's not the case at the moment, which is a great shame, I have to say. His belly door has been closed. I thought I just saw his strobes light up there for a minute, but he's turned them off. So I think they've maybe loaded him and they're just ready, waiting for him to crew up. Maybe he's going out a little bit later, or it may be Captain Chris's ship for the morning. Tom Flight Sim is tuned in, and welcome to Economy on YouTube, Tom. And Kirsty Finch is back with 3 stripes. Welcome back, Kirsty. Good to see you here. Dave Jones, Saab on finals. Let's look for a Jerry Pan left. Yeah, I've got you, mate. Don't you worry about it. She's still deep in cloud. She's off centre line, is she? False misconception, yeah, sorry. It is a misconception, and it is false. Both are the same thing, aren't they? Sorry about that. Trying to be all smart. Don't try to be smart. False misconception. Don't get any false misconceptions. Don't get any misconceptions. And you can't have a false misconception, can you? A misconception is a false thing, isn't it? Oh, just leave it. Stupid fly. Okay, folks, is this it now? Is this a little Saab? Wow. I don't know. Is that a Saab? No, man, that's a 319, isn't it? Sake. It's a prop for a start we're looking for. Tom Flight Sim. G'day to you, Kevin Henry. Jan's views. He's under the Luton approach path and still see a lot of whizzies flying in. Stevie Lusker, Mars High. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, conga line, everybody salsa. Going into Luton and then coming out of Luton in the afternoon. Or the other way around. Going out of Luton and then coming in, isn't it? False hope. False hope is what I was, the word I should, that's what I should have said. Don't get any false hope. Sorry. Tom Flight Sim upgraded membership to first class. Thanks, Tomo. Well, my friends, Big Jet TV are wonderful members. So we're definitely going to do something. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it'd be great to have you with us, folks, on YouTube. As soon as we reach that 100,000 mark, I'm probably going to, if I'm able to, fly out to Switzerland, go to the YouTube offices and have them hang lower the 100,000 plaque down from a piece of string from the window. And I'll do that live. That will be funny. That will be funny. Well, there must be someone in the office there. Maybe the tea lady or something. Here's your Saab, folks. Wow. When's the last prop aircraft we filmed coming into Heathrow? Seriously? And this is a rare bird as well, man. ATR, yeah. We should taxi up this way as well. Looking clean. God, baby. A220-esque nose look about it. It's still a modern design, although not many of these aircraft left. Carbon fibre plates. Get turn clay. May shut one of these engines down on taxi. Only needs to run on a single engine, so may shut his number one down possibly. Ooh, big jet going out at 27 left. I'm sure Rich Torg will give us a brief rundown of approach procedures with the throttles on a windy day. To make my description a little bit more sort of like detailed compared to what it was. Good to get that with you, Richard, if we can. Simon, David, good afternoon to you. Desperate to fly again, even if a day trip. Where would you suggest that is safe, affordable, and preferably doesn't have a 14-day quarantine upon return. Germany, to be honest with you, Simon, at this point in time, head out to Germany, go and visit Cologne. Wonderful city to got lots of steeped in history. Got a beautiful cathedral in Cologne. One of the only places that was left standing after we bombed the living daylights out of it, unfortunately. Terrible thing, it has to be said. Sorry, Richo, 15 minutes out, diesel 13 telling us Cathay 747 freighter. Richo, it's approach procedures with throttles. In other words, when you see the smoke or the soot coming out the back of the engines, that's basically speeding up and maintaining the approach speed, is it? What's the sort of procedure with regards to throttle control by the pilot on approach? In windy conditions more than anything else. Recce Dickinson, thanks for catching the Teesside flight, Jerry. Living at London for uni, I often fly back up to my home. What? Reese Dickinson. Oh, Reese Dickinson. Sorry, Reese. Reese. Sorry, Reese. Recce Dickinson. Yeah. Sorry, Reese. So he often flies back on Eastern, or is it on the side? Oh, easy, son. This is Iberia. Shame they haven't got their 330 in town. CFM56, used on so many aircraft globally, 737s, minibuses galore, and even some of the bigger jets like, quick. Our fingers and hope that the weather this coming Thursday is decent. I did hear Zool did say that apparently the folks at BA will consider postponing the flights, the commemorative flights, or the bye-bye flights, or the goodbye flights, or whatever they want to call them, out of Heathrow next Thursday. If the weather's bad enough, they will postpone it till Friday. So good for British Airways for doing that. Rich Dobson, captain, came on the radio and said he was doing a few checks but carried on to Cape Town. Okay, I missed that one. No Turkish today due to the new quarantine restrictions, Will W saying. Is that the case? Thing is that the airlines will continue to fly even if their country is under quarantine regulations, so they will obviously still continue to fly repatriations and so on and so forth, just so long as those people carry out full quarantine measures when they arrive in the destination. Tracy Byram just flew out the island airport for the first time. Porto, pretty cool as you take off the view of the city. It's amazing. Yeah, it's always, I mean, if you're flying, you've got to get a window seat, haven't you?
loud, noisy four-door going out there. This guy looks a little bit off this track. He did for a second there. Whoa, easy son, hey! Bit of a buckaroo there. Yeehaw! Oh, sorry. Switch. Dora Gebber, can't remember the last time she was on a Saab. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are struggling to remember that. Looks like that Virgin Atlantic 350 strobes are now on, so that might be going out. Phil Sky, yeah, let's hope. I mean, I can't imagine this 747 not applying all her reversers, so this could be a good one. Thanks to Gary O'Rourke, Shari Helia, Miles High, Ostavio, Conciercio, A350 on the other side. I think that's the one I just caught going out. Miles High, Jan's View, Simon Davey, Shari Helia, EGPX, Aviation Gamer, Darren Golding. Good afternoon, everybody. Michael Kerr out there on Facebook, Chris Bevan. Wow, so many people on Facebook as well. Good afternoon to you guys. Wow, Emma Funnel, Antonio BT, Peter Graham. Yeah, we did have a go around earlier on, Peter. I just caught it. It was the Swissair A220. It was a normal go around procedure and not just a missed approach, basically. Valerie Dickens in Storm Ciara did the crazy landing of the Iberia airplane. Did the pilot ever ask for a clip of its landing? Not sure about that, Valerie. We do get a lot of pilots asking, emailing us and asking for clips, which we're very obliged to do and very happy to do. Yeah, Simon, it's easy for you to say. Ayrton Beatty, good afternoon to you. Of course, Ayrton Beatty being, I think, the startup partner of A380 pilot. Martin Smith, Ben Brown, Lee Davis, Octavio, loving the plane, Bradley, Sekla, good afternoon, Charlotte, North Carolina, how are you doing? Very well, thank you, my friend. Chris Bevan, Angela Cooper, Chris Scapaloo, Jed Kenyon, Lisa Ann Brown, out there in Facebook land, how are you doing? Ayrton Beatty. Tricia Guy, good afternoon to you, Andy Matthews. Lisa Ann Brown. Just want to get his second 350 fire up. Christopher Fisher, can I recommend that you download the app, my friend? Download the Big Jet TV Live app. Then you won't miss a notification. So Christopher, download the app. Always the best thing to do if you want to guarantee you're not missing any notifications. Star Alliance, is it Air Canada? Yes, it is. Ready, aim, fire! What? Let's say yes. What? There is no South Africa.
It hasn't been in for quite some time, unfortunately. "737. South African 737 going to Cape Town at 5 o'clock. Blimey, oh right, I've never heard it. Oh, Coco. Sandy, happy good afternoon to you. Loving the 350. Davina to. Yeah, there we go. Davina saying use the Big Jet TV app. It's the only reliable source because it's done by human fingers, ladies and gentlemen. It's not done by. Done by Cougar.
Look how sophisticated it is compared to the 777. Or how modern it is, should I say.
Ain't it beautiful, folks? Ain't she a beauty? Architect, good day to you. Aviation gamer, Shari Hellier. Here comes the mirror man.
We got it, man. We got it. We got it. Fantastic, man. Oh, that's funny, man. Bless him, man. That is so cool, man.
Timestamp that one, GP.
Octavio, you've missed the TAP, unfortunately. She came in earlier. Good chance you... Was shuddering and bowing and flexing and everything, man. He came in fast. That was a fast approach, I've got to say, man. Smell the rubber. Smell it. But he was using everything to full effect there. Reversers, speed brakes. wheel brakes, the flipping lot. Wow. He must be quite heavy, I'd imagine. This is a pure freighter, folks. This is a pure freighter. Born a freighter. With us on Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, ladies and gents, to witness the lineup of 747 freighters. Oh, he's coming out. He's coming out. This is one of the first departures. Oh, yes. It doesn't matter. He's lining up, isn't he? He's coming out this side. Why are they doing that, I wonder? Oh, he might go round, mate. He might go round. Is it? How many have you got arriving on the Northern? Have you got anything? Yeah, I think this guy's going to do a 180. Hope not. That looks like that's going too far up this way to might turn the full 180, we'll wait and see. Looks like that's going to line up for the Northern. Maybe he's just a little bit early. Knows he's on Big Jet TV. He's asked if he can just go and wait for a little. It's not like he's got hundreds of passengers he's got to please, is it? What's that noise? Oh, can you hear that noise? That's 777, I think, in the... He is waiting. Star Alliance 330 coming out as well. So we'll get a few departures before I depart. Lee Davies. Hans Olaf Mork. Neil Schwartz, good afternoon to you. Oh, excuse me. Can you hear that whining? Yeah, folks, the app is just a tool. It's literally just a tool for you in your pocket. You can watch videos on it, but it is not a social sort of like chatty implement. No, you can't watch. Yeah, you can't watch them and chat. You can watch YouTube videos on there, but I would generally use it just literally as a fail-safe notification tool for Big Jet TV. If you're going to go and download the app, download it. Lux's last thing, did you say, Julie? Oh, she's waiting, man. She's waiting, all right. Dylan Lewis, good afternoon to you. Lee Davis, Martin Smith, loved yesterday's show, and Nev the Nav.
Funny how having plugs in the wrong way round can stop lightning. Oh yeah, you stopped that lightning. It was incredible, wasn't it? It was something as simple as that. Sherry Hellier, BCAL Pam, good afternoon to you. EGPX Aviation Gamer, I have a video of GV Rom leaving Heathrow on my channel. 27 right. Aviation Gamer, Karen Corcoran, John Collier, Octavio, good afternoon to you. Clive Clark, Tamara Godwin, the Virgin 350 looks stunning. Clive saying Tamara Godwin, or Goodwin even, give him a sticker. He's gone. Dave Jones, Gary O'Rourke, Vince G, Andrew Flyer. Good afternoon, everybody watching right now. I think there's people commenting about the. There you go, folks. Look at that. Ethiopian 777 in all her glory, sitting there. Lovely old jetliner. Latam's what looks to be 777, or is that their 767? I can't really see it. I don't really know. But anyway. Whatever. Sean Bow videos, love the app, it's done perfectly. The excitement I feel when I hear that awesome notification noise that you have chosen, brilliant, stands out from any other app. Sean, thank you. Go in and write that down as feedback, Sean, because that is a great little bit of feedback, because that's kind of what we did it for. That is great, isn't it, Julie? And of course, Julie being the technician behind the app, folks. She built it literally. John Dufton can Georgie have his own channel. Emirates 380. He says, can we go on 27 right so I can show off the Jet TV, please? Thank you. Yeah, that's an A from. Oh. Listen to that. Listen to that. Did you get that big bumbling? Oh. That's a Virgin. That's a Virgin Dreamliner fire up. Wow. That was quite grumbly. I love that, man. So is this the final aircraft? Velux A350-1000 with Virgin Atlantic, ladies and gents. Rapidly becoming AvGeek favourite amongst the community. Burst of soot out the back of the engines there, folks. So that's not a dual engine start, that's a single engine start on that Dreamliner. So they have the option to do it if they wish, but got a bit kicked around there by the old shed effect there. Dual start, or is he going to go single start? I think he's going to go single start, because that other Virgin Dreamliner did, so there's a good chance you might get a big double. Stuart, welcome to Economy. Gary Dealey, also welcome to Big Jet TV. Jeff saying the app is fantastic. Fab app. Great, turning on. Oh, there he is. Listen to that. Dual start, I think. Here she comes, folks. Look at the size of the rudder. Nice big full power departure, please, sir or madam. Right, you all, sir. Thank you, sir. Kicking it sideways, mate. Brilliant, man. Star Alliance A330. Here we go. This should be a loud, booming departure, folks. And then we'll get the Virgin 350, and then we'll probably go back. The ribbons off the watch the ribbons, folks, off the wingtips. There they are. There they are. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, that's the 350 that's just come in. Right. Right, you horrible lot. Impromptu impromptu show. Don't you love impromptu shows? Folks, thanks very much for joining me. Really appreciate your company. Welcome all new members, all new subscribers as well. If you're subscribing to the channel on YouTube, that would be great. Look after yourselves. I may be back tomorrow morning, folks, for a 10 o'clock, around about 10 o'clock departure with Captain Chris on the A350, Virgin A350. Just going to wait and see what the conditions are like, and we'll be going out the northern runway, which is great. We'll be going out the northern runway, which is great. So we may be back tomorrow morning, most definitely on Wednesday, and most definitely on Thursday or Friday, depending upon what British Airways decide to do with their 747 retirement flights. And then there will be none, ladies and gents. Then there will be none, and we'll put a proper documentary together about what we have been used to with the Boeing 747 over these years, and how she's graced our screens gracefully for so many years. Remember this time last year, ladies and gents, there'd be 747s lining up here, coming in, 350s, 380s, A340-600s, you know. It breaks my heart, you know, on a regular basis. When I think about that, it's like losing a loved one. You know, you're always going to have those aircraft in your hearts. But anyway, till then, tomorrow, look out for your notifications. Make sure you don't download the app, don't loud the app. Whichever way you do it, just do it. It is the app. BigJet TV Live is the app. Get it on your app store. No in-store purchases. None of that old stuff. It's purely just, more than anything else, it's just a tool that we've given to our followers and members to use as a tool, as a reliable source of notifications. So we'll get this Dreamliner going out, and then we'll be on our way. Thank you very much indeed. Have a great evening, folks, or a great day wherever you are, and we'll see you tomorrow, very possibly on BigJet TV. Cool, the old fingers are done. Yeah, they're cold, man. You know, that time where it's difficult to, you know. Ooh. Wow, look at the ingest. Chat. She's screaming now. Pretty sick as well. Let me give him a shout out before I go. VIP Car Care has just joined BigJet TV. VIP Car Care. It's always a great shame when someone joins, literally, as we're just about to turn it off. Oh, thanks for that. All right, Julie. Okay, go for cut. Take care, folks. See you tomorrow.